now listening to the Chewing Grounds podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 12. Today, we have a very special guest. He is a friend of mine from high school. I haven't seen him since high school, almost, I think. Ex-UNCG and Charlotte soccer player, a survivor of 2 ACL tears, the oldest sibling of the Busio dynasty. It's Busio, right? Am I pronouncing it right? All right, cool.
You got it.
And everyone's man crush in high school, the Matteo Busio. What's up, dude? How have you been?
What's up, dog? I've been good. How about you?
Man, good, man. You looking good. You're looking still fit for someone who tore 2 ACLs.
Yeah, you can't really see my lower half, dog. I put on some weight for sure.
Oh, for real? How much do you weigh right now?
Probably like 170, 175.
That's not that bad. How tall are you?
5'9".
Yeah, that's not that bad. I don't think that's that bad. Well, how much did you weigh when you were playing soccer?
I don't think I ever broke like 165, like playing.
Damn.
But trying to play at like 175 when I came back.
That's a happy weight, bro. You live it
For
happy
real.
now. So you moved to Italy, man. How's the change been?
It's been sick. I love it here so far. Just got back from the city like a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
But
Are you fluent in Italian?
I used to be. I'm getting back to it now, but like definitely rusty as hell. But
Dude, I know,
I'm getting
like,
back into the swing of it.
I'm not ready to go there because I've been doing Duolingo, like the app,
Yeah.
and I'm so ass, bro. Like, all I know is like io sono un ragazzo. So I'm gonna go up to
That's
waitresses and be
hilarious.
like, I'm a boy. Dude, tell me about your career in soccer with college. I remember after we went to high school together. Well, during high school, you were in I believe it was Fusion. You were playing for Fusion, right?
Yeah, I played Fusion Academy for like since I was a teenager.
Yeah. Didn't you play for Western for like 1 year, our high school?
Yeah, my freshman year.
Why did you
So they
even
made
play?
like the academy rule. So like after my freshman year, you had to choose either high school or academy.
Does anyone ever make it out of high school? Like, what's the odds of you making it out of high school, though? Because I know academy's the route.
Yeah, it was pretty rare for like high school players to get like scholarships to big D1 schools because like the academy literally was like all they recruited out of. I rarely saw like players out of high school, but
Yeah.
more when I was at UNCG, we found like pretty good players that didn't play like academy. Like there still were players out there that were good enough to play academy and just chose not to, just because like maybe like the academy was far from.
Yeah,
What was that?
UNCG is pretty raw, dude. They're always ranked pretty high.
They're good. They're picking it back up this year. They got a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
coach. The year I left, they got a new coach. They've been coming up again. But Charlotte was different.
Yeah,
than-
Charlotte's a
Charlotte
beast.
was. I think we were always like top 25 since I transferred there. We were always like in the rankings in the NCAA tournament. So it was definitely like a different experience, but a good one.
I went to Wilmington, UNCW. They were pretty good at soccer too, from what I remember.
They shit on us last year.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. So what?
We
all right.
beat them this season, like a couple of days ago, actually.
Oh, really?
We beat 'em, but
I haven't followed ever since I graduated, to be honest. What was the biggest difference going from UNCG to Charlotte, like soccer wise?
oh my god, UNCG.
Talk
we
as
were
much
basically-
shit as you want. Talk as much shit as you.
we were doing whatever we wanted at UNCG. Really, like our coach didn't really care like about your diet. Like we were going out probably nights we shouldn't have been going out. Charlotte, complete 360. Like,
Damn.
bro, I came to training the first day, like one of the first weeks that I had transferred there.
Mhm.
I came in the locker room. Like I used to just like pick up food after class and go to the locker room and eat in the locker room.
Yeah.
And I would get like anything that was on campus basically. So like at Charlotte, I was unfamiliar. I just saw like a Wendy's like outside of like my class. So I picked up a salad from Wendy's and I
Oh,
pulled up to the
man.
locker room and my coach was giving me like an evil eye. I'm like what did I do? And the like assistant coach comes in like later and he's like, yeah, don't ever bring a Wendy's bag in here again. I was like, it's a salad. And he's like, don't get salads from Wendy's. Like don't anything from there.
That's
I'm just like,
commitment,
"What?"
though. That's commitment.
I
bro.
know.
For real.
Nah, I mean, it was definitely a way bigger commitment to play at Charlotte than what we were used to at Greensboro. And I think like the guys are starting to notice that at Greensboro, like the ones that were there when I was there, and
Yeah.
their coach is kind of like the Charlotte coach now, and he's like on top of them about everything. Like,
Oh wow, dude, coaching is it's really hard. I coached middle school girls soccer in college.
yeah,
That shit was so fun and rewarding, but it's hard. You gotta like keep up with so many people.
no, for sure. Yeah, I'd coached a little bit, like doing like camps with like kids.
Oh, for
I mean,
real?
it's very rewarding for sure, like no doubt. But definitely hard.
What's your future goal now that you're out of the soccer thing? Would you ever be a coach? I feel like you'd be a great coach.
I've been thinking about going towards like I want to stay like within the realms of soccer.
Yeah.
Maybe not like a coach, maybe more of like a
trainer,
like recruiting, maybe like training,
Okay.
like individual training, like smaller stuff. But I don't really want to have like my own team. I don't really fuck with that much. But or maybe even like going in types like some sort of like agency, like for being like a sports agent or something like that. Sounds kind of sick because when my brother came down here to sign, like his agent obviously came with us, and I was kind of just talking to him like the whole time, and he was kind of just telling me like his day-to-day life. And pretty sick, honestly. He just goes around like recruiting, like looking for the next big product that he could sign. And other than that, he's like just going, like he was stopped in Venice. He was going to Belgium after that, and like stopping to Germany to like just check on his players and like make sure everything's going smooth.
Wow.
And basically just building like relationship with like a bunch of cool ass athletes and making sure everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, I can see you doing that because you speak really well. You're fluent in English, obviously, and I'm assuming you can speak pretty well in Italian. And you're in the hot spot of soccer. Europe is like ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a sick job.
Yeah, no, I hope that you get there. I want to ask you, what was your most crowning moment when you were playing soccer? Like, what's that one memory that you have that you're like, oh shit, bro, that was like almost the pinnacle.
Got to be freshman year. We won the SoCon my freshman year. That was
shit.
Probably like the top. And I scored a game winner. Picked the ball up like half field and made this kid from Mercer and hit like a pretty sick shot with my left foot in overtime. And it's like
You're
sudden
righty.
death in college soccer. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So that had to be like, did like a nice little knee slide. Took all the skin off my knees, but
oh my God, dude, I hated those burns because I played in high school for Western for like 2 years. And I remember whenever you would go on a slide tackle and if you go wrong, that shit fucking burns, bro.
For real.
Yeah.
It's the worst when you have to shower after the game too.
Dude, that shit sucked. Oh, by the way, this is random, but I honestly didn't know if you were still dating that girl because I don't know her. And I've just seen, and I saw you posting about her. Oh, hey, by the way.
Here.
And I was so happy when I saw that, bro. You guys are such a cute couple. If you guys had kids, that kid would be like the soccer prodigy. That's going to be like the soccer
prodigy.
Funny
that you were telling me about the Duolingo thing because she's been doing like Duolingo over here. And she literally says the exact same thing. So it's like, io sono ragazzo.
Yep, that's like the basics, dude. Wait, is she going to be there in next month?
Yeah, she'll be here. She's leaving probably. She can stay for 3 months at a time, like without a visa. So she'll be here for a bit. She'll be here.
Tell her to come out. Tell her to come out when we're all hanging out. So that we can kind of do a double date too, because my girlfriend's gonna be there.
Oh, she's coming.
Yeah. She's actually in Florence right now.
Damn, what's she doing over here? Is she like studying over here or something?
Yeah, she goes to Elon University in Burlington, and then she went abroad in Florence, and she was actually in Venice like 2 weeks ago. And she's excited to meet you because I've told her about you, and then also she's like I can finally speak Italian to someone because like
really?
Because no one in her Elon group knows Italian.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude. I want to ask you when your brother. So obviously your little brother. You're the oldest of three, right? You have a sister, middle child, and then your youngest brother, Gianluca.
My little brother, the youngest brother, yeah.
So this dude, if y'all don't know him, he signed for, he went to Sporting Kansas City, right? First. And then just recently this this year went to Venezia FC. This is why you're here. Tell me about how that felt for your family when you guys first found out about the signing or trade.
Man, it was unreal. Just definitely
Crazy.
just unreal. Like we grew up watching every Sunday. We'd watch, Serie A with my dad. We were Inter Milan supporters, obviously. So the other night was unreal, like watching them play in the San Siro, like the stadium that we grew up watching. So, I mean, it was an unreal feeling. And Venezia wasn't like the club that we like always like dreamed of, but it's like, they're in Serie A. Like I'm watching them compete against the guys that just won the Euros with Italy, which was also another moment that like, I saw Italy win a World Cup in 2006, and now I got to see them win the Euro. So like watching them play against players that have like won those trophies is unbelievable.
Dude, you just met recently. You just took a picture with what's his name?
Oh, Erickson.
Yeah.
That was actually the most random thing I've ever seen. Like I was literally just waiting across the street. Like we went shopping in Milan, and I was literally waiting like at the crosswalk waiting, and like this guy just pulled up beside me on a bike, and I look over again, and I like look at my girlfriend. Obviously, she doesn't know who he is, but I'm like, Erickson?
Bro,
He's like, hello. I'm like,
so
no
wild.
way.
Dude, that's probably gonna happen to you a lot because like Italy's more condensed and the amount of soccer players that are, versus like over in America. And plus soccer's not as big here, Actually,
Yeah.
Charlotte just got the MLS team. So.
Yeah, I was actually living in like Uptown like not too long ago, and it was literally right
really?
around. But I swear I moved there at the worst time. Like I finally got an apartment Uptown. Like I'm excited. Then COVID happens, and like everything closed. Like we didn't get to go. Like we went to like one Panthers game. Like
Oh no!
now the MLS is coming, and they postponed it because of COVID. So I didn't even get to see like the MLS.
Damn, how much was rent there? That's probably expensive as fuck.
We actually got really lucky. Like we got it like in the like prime like peak COVID. So like there wasn't really anyone like looking for like housing. So like the rates were extremely low. Like I was paying like 12 something, or we were splitting like 12.50 or something like that. If you look for an apartment in Uptown right now, it's literally like over 15.50. Like
damn.
So we just have found someone to like take over our apartment.
Yeah.
But like it was pretty easy because our rates were so much lower because they obviously just take our rate. So it was obviously like $300 cheaper than like what you could find for a one bedroom.
I think I'm like my end goal. I'll probably like if I'm gonna raise kids, I'll probably raise them in Charlotte or Raleigh. And
no, Charlotte's a sick city. Like it's
I love that place.
It's growing so quick. But
bro, I don't know if you ate Asian food there. If you ever eat Asian food there, that shit's bussin'.
In Charlotte, I couldn't find like every time I was craving Asian food, I couldn't find like a good spot in Charlotte.
Dog, next time you're in Charlotte, let me know. I know the owners of it's like Let's Meet Korean Barbecue and Soul Grill.
I never got to go there. I heard that place. Soul is actually really good. Soul is good, but Let's Meet was one that we had like on our list and we never like got to go.
Next time y'all are in town, let me know. I'll drive down.
Let's do it. I'll find some good spots in Venice for us to eat.
Oh, dude, I am so excited for Italy, man. I'm doing all the plans. We leave October 17th, and the first spot we're going to is like London, and then we're gonna go we're gonna spend a week and a half in Italy, so like Florence and Venice. Jeez. Yeah, and also we're going to that one game.
Florence is sick.
Yeah, apparently, what Lauren was telling me, my girlfriend, she was saying Venice is more beautiful day to day because of the canals, but the thing about Florence that's different is the nightlife and the youth. A lot of people are more young there because there's not like the tourist scene is different.
I feel like the nightlife here isn't like too crazy in Venice, but we just got back from Milan the other night, and that's like definitely one of my top cities in Italy now too.
Bro.
That city is electric as well. It's like almost like New York, just hectic enough and like just so much going on, and like I don't know, I really liked it. So
I'm scared to go to Milan because I feel like I'm gonna drop too much on designer. Like I don't buy clothes. Like trust me. Oh, what'd you get?
My brother's right here going through all of his bags from today. We went to the city. Today was like his day off, so we went to the city.
Tell him I said what's up, by the way. I'm a huge fan of him, your whole family. I've been following you ever since we graduated high school. I followed your career low key, like kind of like a Instagram stalker. I'll be like looking at it, I'm like, oh man, good for you, man. And I remember
must have not been very exciting, man. My career.
No. This is actually a funny story I wanted to bring up, and he's definitely never gonna remember this. I actually played with him one time, and you were there, and you don't remember this either. This was at Sportsplex. Obviously, my ass, I remember this. It was Sportsplex High School. I believe I was, we must have been sophomore or juniors. I had my friend group. We were just fucking around. Like, we were just bulling around.
Oh, I think I do remember this day, actually.
You were with, like, 2 or 3 guys, and Gianluca must have been young. How much younger is he than us?
He's an 02.
God damn, bro, we're old.
Yeah, I'm a 96. He's an 02.
So that's 5 years. So if we were like 15, he was 10, right? And I remember we were just like kind of fucking around in the one field on the far left or like the far corner, and he megs me twice, and then I was like, I'm never playing with this kid again.
Man, Sportsplex was the days. I miss those days.
Dude, you could literally shoot a goal from the other side as a goalkeeper.
Bro,
just beam it.
That place was so much fun. Might have to bring one over here. I feel like that would take off.
Dude,
brought a Sportsplex to Europe.
That's genius. I don't know how it would work in Venice though. You'd have to probably find a different town because it's so like
put it like right over the canal. Okay, you'll see kids just like playing pickup like in the middle of like a busy like square, like just restaurants everywhere. They're just playing soccer in the middle. So like I feel like if you could find somewhere to put a field here, it'd be sick.
It'd also be smart for you if you are gonna go the agent route too, because yeah, bro. Let me know. Me and my sister will invest. You're gonna meet my sister. She's a big baller. You'll like her.
Who else coming over here with you?
All right, so Lauren, my girlfriend's already there. It's my sister's birthday, and I bought her on October 26th. I think we're actually celebrating that one in Florence. No, we're celebrating that one in Venice, actually, October 21st.
My birthday is the 15th, so.
Oh, for real? Oh, I'll
do a little.
Hold on, let me put that in my notes real quick. I'm gonna get you some. Get you something small from the Americas. What do you miss from America?
Man, I feel like when I go back to America to eat, I'm just gonna be like blasted with flavor. Like I feel like they don't like. There's no way they put as much salt and sugar because like anything I eat here, I'm like, this is actually good, but it definitely doesn't have like as much like it's missing like that punch of sugar.
It's because we're fat as fuck, like, dude. We're fat as fuck.
So
here.
I feel like I'm gonna come over there and just have like a bite of Chick-fil-A. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, dude, Chick-fil-A's busted. I wish I could bring that. Oh yeah. Who's coming? My girlfriend's there. My sister. It's gonna be her birthday, so we're celebrating it there. I got her tickets. And then my mom and dad are coming, but they're older folks, so they're gonna hang out for dinner, and then they're probably gonna bounce. And yeah, my sister is also like an old lady at heart, so she's gonna probably like have hella fun with us at the restaurant, and then after that she's probably gonna bounce. So then it'll just be us four. And yeah, nice. I think that's it. I'm meeting up with some friends in Florence, but not nowhere in Venice, I don't think. Also, we're going to that Sassuolo game. You should come.
The Sassuolo game? Yeah.
Oh wait, how do you pronounce it?
Like we're Sassuolo.
I've said it wrong my whole life.
It's all good, man. That's a tough one.
Wait, you should come if you're free.
Yeah, I'm planning. I plan on going like all the games that I can get to. I mean, obviously if they're like too far, then
yeah,
maybe not. But I can definitely come.
Let me know, and then I'll get you and Abby tickets whenever we get them. I don't know when we're getting them, but
you probably don't have to. Like, I might be able to get some extra ones.
That's a lot of tickets, bro. I didn't even want to ask that because that's a lot. You guys,
I know I can get at least 2, but I don't know how many like we can get total.
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, I do want to ask a question. When you're going to Serie A games, first off, the ticketing is so fucking hard because they only sell it the week before. But also, where do you sit in away games? Like, where do you choose to sit? In the away team side or the middle?
We were like in the middle. I think we were just there was like a family section because like at the Milan game, like I'm pretty sure like Rafael Leao, I don't know if you would know him, but he plays for like Portugal. He's sick. He's definitely going to the top club soon. But like his family was sitting like right in front of us.
Oh, shit.
So I'm pretty sure they have like a family and friends section because even at the Venezia games there was like basically all the family and friends right there.
When we buy our tickets, I'm gonna try to see how I can sit with y'all.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, hey, let me know about FIFA 22, dude. How is it?
I haven't even played it yet. Like we've been going. We left from Milan like Wednesday morning, and we've been going ever since. We got back. We were planning on just like staying in all day, but today was my brother's day off, and he hasn't really got a chance to like just go in the city and like chill and go shopping and stuff. Right. We went today, and we just got back like literally right before I hopped on. So
oh wow!
I haven't even had a chance to like start building my team, but I'm excited.
Dude, I'm so ready to play Ultimate Team, bro. I've been looking forward to the date changing to the 1st so I can just hop in. I already pre-ordered it. I'm fucking ready.
I already know I'm about to waste way too much fucking money on FIFA points.
Okay. So you buy FIFA points?
I mean, I always say like I'm not going to. Like this is just a game I'm not going to. With him, I'm like, fuck, I just one more pack, and I end up buying. Like I don't pack anything from like week in league, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy a pack. But then next thing you know, I'm just keep doing it.
It's addicting. They're smart. This is a fun fact. I actually started YouTube in middle school. I was in 6th or 7th grade. No one will know this. Like, you might be able to find the videos. I was a FIFA channel at first.
Really?
Dude, every single video, like I was actually like booming because I got like 50K, 100K views, but the dislike bar was so high because I couldn't pronounce any names. Like I'm terrible at names, so people were just roasting the shit out of me the whole time.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I was like,
that's hilarious.
So if you had a career in any other sport, like let's say soccer was never the one, what would you have played?
If I could have been like 6'5", I would have played basketball all the way.
Dude, you were a hooper. I remember actually.
I mean, I wasn't terrible, but I was still 5'8", I definitely wasn't going anywhere in basketball.
Didn't you play? What did you play in high school? Was it church basketball or?
Yeah, church league. Those
Yeah,
were the days.
it
Church
was.
league
What was it? Young
basketball.
Life or Young Life? Right.
It was St. Paul's, like my church.
Bro, you guys were dirty. Everyone was fucking
I like
huge.
recruited the whole school to play there. It was hilarious. Like none of them even went to church there.
Like Geshman
But
was
then it was funny.
playing.
Like we did like a whole or Guessman went to church there and
Yeah.
Sparrow, but no one else really went to church there. But then
I
they did like a
remember that.
ceremony for us, like not a ceremony, but they like shouted us out like during one of the masses, and like some of them had never been to church before. It was like,
Dude,
it was hilarious.
That's so. I mean, I'm about to fucking boost your ego like fuck. But I remember when I was telling Lauren about like my memories with you. Most of the time we were at parties together. We weren't like super tight back then. I remember this one a few times. Like girls would come up to me. I don't know if Abby's listening, but girls would come up to me and asking if you were there and like where they could find you. I remember that. And I was like, oh, so it's like that. Okay. Yeah, I know him by association.
Man, I think I peaked in high school.
Well, apparently you gained weight, so you got that dad bod going in.
It doesn't happen anymore.
How'd you meet your girlfriend? She played soccer too, right?
Yeah, she was a goalie like back in, like way back in the day.
Oh,
she
for
was
real?
decent at basketball.
For
It
real?
annoys me. She acts like she doesn't know how to shoot a basketball, but she definitely was like pretty decent at basketball.
Bro, I wish I was taller because I think I was meant to be a goalie. Like I'm really good at like I have really great reflexes goalie, but I'm too short. I'm just too short. That's the issue.
No,
I
I might
can't
have
reach
to
the corners.
start trying to hoop over here. Like when like a couple of years back when we came to Italy, we played just like a park, like just messing around. Like me and my brother, like he's decent at basketball, not like
Oh yeah?
we're not like special at basketball. But they are so bad at basketball over here that they were literally like amazed that we could like dribble like between the legs and like shoot a jump shot. And we were literally just like destroying them. And like there's like a crowd gathering, like thinking we're like NBA stars and like watch the Americans. Like, oh my God, we literally played like church league basketball. We're not.
Forget being an agent, dude. You can play for the Italy national basketball team.
Nah, they're actually pretty good. But
Yeah.
Random people, I was like, oh my God, they thought we were amazing.
Dude, I'm better at basketball now than I am at soccer, which is sad because I used to play soccer a lot, and now I'm trash, dude. My
I
touch
haven't
is gone.
played since the last time I kicked the ball in the season. Since I missed a pin to lose to go into the Sweet 16.
Wait, I think I read
missed
that.
The pin against Chapel Hill.
I read that when I googled you. It was on one of the news things.
Yeah,
That's
it's actually funny.
crazy.
The goalie that saved it, I played with at Fusion.
Oh no, man, you were probably pissed as fuck.
It was pretty cold, dog. Like, I didn't even play that game. Like, I honestly, this last year, like, I honestly just came back from like my second ACL, and like, I definitely wasn't the player I was before. So like, I kind of just didn't want to go out on an injury. So I kind of came back, and like, I just wanted to like not give up, go out on an injury. So I was like, fucking, I'm coming back. I'm probably not going to be the same player. Obviously, I had 2 ACLs and I had like a surgery in between.
Yeah.
So I had like some complications like when I was coming back from the second one. So I like obviously knew like it wasn't going to be like I couldn't do the running anymore. Like it was.
Damn.
So, but like I was still like pretty like in training. I was still banging a few goals and like the technique was still there. So like my coach like trusted me. Like we took pins like every day for like 2 weeks before the NCAA tournament.
Oh,
and like I don't think I ever like missed one in training. So they like you're taking the third one, like the most important one. So like. I'm thinking like the whole time, like, all right, he might put me on a PK. Like, I know I'm not going to play, like, whatever, I'm not going to play, but maybe he'll throw me in for a pin. But then the day before the game, like, we were doing like just like a walkthrough basically. And like, he called like all the people over that basically were going to take pins. And he didn't call me. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'm not taking one.
Damn. The
next day, like, we were losing the whole game, like 1-0. But then my boy Joe hits like a dirty free kick, like in the last like 10 minutes. 1-1 to go into overtime. So we go into overtime. Like there's a couple chances. I think we hit the post. So I'm thinking like, man, we might actually win this in OT. And I'm not thinking anything of pins because like, I'm like, we're on their ass right now. We might win this here.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I didn't even take like a practice pin yesterday. Like he obviously like chose his people and like, obviously he would get them to take a pin the day before the game.
Wow. Like
just in practice. So I'm not expecting it at all. But then he calls me over. He's like, go start warming up. And I'm like, what? Like, just completely like cold. I'm like, oh my God, all right, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. And then like he reads out the order and he's like, Matteo third, like the most like crucial pin. Haven't kicked the ball, haven't like warmed up, just cold. I'm like, man, went right. I always go across my body, and I switched it up. I never should have switched it up, but
Oh,
yeah, I took one
okay.
in the SoCon final. The last time before I tore my ACL, I took one in the SoCon final, scored it, no problem.
Right.
This time, smoked that shit.
Dude, penalties are so nerve-wracking. I did one
Yeah,
ever, and it was in JV at Western, and I think I was second, so it was like you could fuck up if it doesn't matter. But I mean,
yeah,
you don't want to fuck up, but you know. And I remember there was so much pressure, and I can't even imagine if you're playing in college, like the amount of eyes that you have on you, and you're thinking about it, and it's all up to that one moment. It's either in or
yeah.
out. Oh man, that's
I mean,
fucking
like
terrifying.
I was going into it with so much confidence when I took it like in the SoCon final because like I had played the whole game, like I played a pretty good game, like I
Hmm.
got like SoCon all conference, like
Hmm.
SoCon all tournament, and all that. So I was like, I'm not missing this. Like, but this one, I
Yeah,
was like, man, I'm a little nervous this time. Like I was trying to tell myself, like, nah, you're good, you've done this before, but it was like it was
that's
eating me alive, and I was like,
crazy.
man. And I knew the fucking keeper that saved it, so that made it a little worse. But
You played center mid, right?
yeah, me and my brother were pretty similar
Hmm.
in like in terms of position. Like sometimes we play like a deep like midfielder. Other
Yeah.
times we play as a 10. Other times like box to box. But
You guys are very technical players. I think I've watched one of your games. You were playing it had to have been UNCG. And I watched it after. Like I didn't watch I watched the highlights or something like that. And
yeah,
I remember seeing, yeah, you and your brother are a lot alike. I would say at that time in your life you were more physical because you had the more of the build. But
yeah,
you guys are definitely more technical players that cover the field rather than like aggressive like you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Not for
Yeah.
sure. I used to be able to run for days. Like all the fitness. We had the
Oh.
craziest fitness tests at UNCG. And like I would pass them like I wouldn't even stress about them. But when I came back from ACL, man,
Mhm.
I was literally last. I was finishing behind the goalies on the fitness test.
Damn.
And our coach at Charlotte was a fitness freak. Like you
Mhm.
had to be fit. Like he wouldn't even think about playing you if you weren't fit. So it was like, man, I'm definitely after ACL,
Yeah.
just wasn't the place to be for me.
What about the ACL was the most heartbreaking? Besides obviously not being the same, like the basic stuff. Like what are the small things that people don't think about when they have an ACL tear?
Everything else around your knee, like I was so
Really?
confident that like I was like, okay, like I've gone through it. Like
Mhm.
I've gone through the knee. Like my knee's not gonna be good now. Like they tell you like your knee's gonna be like so many times stronger now that it's like not like a real ligament, like it's a remade ligament or whatever. So they tell you it's gonna be a lot stronger. So I wasn't even thinking about like my knee anymore. I'm like, my knee's good now, like I'm good. But literally like 2 weeks in training, like I pulled my hamstring, like and like my I don't know what I want to like donate my body to science because like I had the worst pain. Like ever since I came back, like I swear like my shins were like shattered. I don't know what was going on, but I had like the worst. I had to take like ibuprofen, whatever, to even get through like a training session because like my shins were like
Damn.
just killing me. Like I had the worst shin splints and like just everything around my knee. Like my quads would be so sore, like my hamstrings. It was like, man, this is not the same. I could like go out the night before I tore my ACL and like
Right.
play, run the whole game and like be fine. Not even have to like stretch or anything. But then like I never
Damn.
even had a serious injury before that. So it was like, man, I don't know what this. It was so foreign to me, like being injured.
Boy, that
And I
fucking
also fucked around a
sucks.
lot. Like I started playing again, like just playing pickup, like before I should have probably,
Yeah.
but I just missed it so much.
Those are the only injuries you've had, the two ACLs?
Yeah, so I tore my left ACL, came back from that. I started like playing again a little bit, and then like it was still like bothering me a little bit, and I went and got
Mhm.
like another MRI, and I still had like some like meniscus tear. So I had another surgery again, which pushed me back like another like month and a half. And then like
Man.
I started playing again. Like I was actually like still like playing pretty well. Like after I had just had one ACL tear,
Yeah.
like finally broke into the team. Like I was playing the spring season at Charlotte. Like after I transferred, like we were in the
Mhm.
spring season, which is like it's just exhibitions, but you still play like 8 games, seven or 8 games.
Yeah.
So like I was like breaking into the team, like started like a few games, like just coming off the bench, like playing like the majority of the game. Then like finally the last game, like everyone was healthy and like I was still like a starter. So like I was like starting, I was excited. Like everyone was like, yeah, like you deserve this. Like you're definitely like deserve to be in the starting 11 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like lit, like ready to play.
Right.
Literally the first challenge of the game, I like go into a tackle and pop my other ACL. And I'm like,
No.
no way.
Bro.
And I'm literally like trying to convince myself, like I get up, like try to like walk it off. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like I go over there like to the corner flag, and like the trainer is like, can you juggle? Like he like passes me a ball, and I like try to juggle with my knee, just like the worst like buckle ever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And I just knew it then that like it was my knee was gone.
Dude, I am terrified of a knee injury because ACL and like I would say your knees and maybe your back are like the most. Like if any of those.
I heard Achilles. Achilles is terrible.
Achilles.
Too.
No, well, yeah, Kobe. You know, like that's detrimental to your like. Oh man, that'd be terrifying. I never had an injury. I only had a concussion once. Do you remember? Actually, you might know him. You remember Samson?
Yeah, I remember him.
All right, so I was playing pickup ball, right? And he was there, and it was him, his brother, like all of his squad, like people. And we were all fucking around, and I remember I was chasing down a ball. I usually play defense, so I was chasing down a ball, and Samson was running, and he saw me, and he mistimed his tackle, and so he was trying to get out the way, so he jumped, and because he jumped, his shoulder landed right on my head, and yeah, that was brutal.
See stars.
Yeah. Has your brother ever got hurt?
I hope I just took all the injuries out of the family, and he'll be. No, he hasn't had any. But hopefully, I just took all the injuries from the family, and he'll have a smooth career. But no, I don't think he's had any.
I was nervous in that one game, not the last one, but the one before where he had gotten taken out early. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that I was like that too. It was funny. He told me that he said he blocked the shot and like he twisted his knee a little weird. But you saw they come over there with the little spray that they spray.
Yeah.
He was like, it got in my eyes. Like my knee is like fine, but I just couldn't see anymore. And I was like just laying there like, oh, I can't see now.
I'm dead.
It's literally just like freeze spray, and it just makes it like super cold so like the pain goes away. But he's like, they got it in my eyes and I couldn't see anymore, so it just looked worse than it was.
Oh my god, dude! So if you grew out your hair, would your hair be as wild as his? Because he's got some wild.
I don't know.
Hair.
I've never tried. Him and my sister have like beautiful like long curls, but I haven't tried to grow it out.
I remember your sister in high school. She had very like nice hair. I remember that. She was a freshman when we were what, a senior or sophomore or junior?
Yeah, she's 3.
Yeah, okay.
3 grades below us, or maybe 4.
That makes sense. I kind of remember of her.
No.
Yeah,
she's doing her master's at Chapel Hill now. So.
Oh shit, she's smart as fuck. Well. Good for her.
Yeah.
I got waitlisted. I got waitlisted by Chapel Hill, so fuck them. But
damn.
What were all your college offers?
Man, I had Chapel Hill my freshman year.
What?
And I took it, and then I just started like fucking around, thinking like I was big time, and I got it. Like I didn't get it taken. Like they like really wanted me to like work with me, but I was still like I was kind of a prick back then, so I was like, whatever, I'll find somewhere else. Like our team was just really bad back then. Like we would play like they play as like we were playing like U18s. I played U18s like since I was like 14. Wow. And like I don't know why they did that. Like they could have played us like our regular age group and we would have been good, or they could play us up and like we'd get better because we were playing like people that were older and better than us. But we were just getting shit on. Like I wasn't enjoying like playing anymore, so I was kind of just like wasn't putting like my all into it. Yeah. And I guess like the coach could like tell, and they were kind of like, hey, like you need to step it up, or like you need to look somewhere else, like man. Or like move to play for another team or something like that. And I was like, whatever, like I can go to another big school. Like I had Chapel Hill when I was a freshman. Like I'm gonna go to another big school. So like I went, and I was like, I'll decommit and like open up my options again and see where I can go. But then that just didn't go to plan, and I ended up going to UNCG, and I was like, whatever, like I'm gonna make the best of this. Like I'm gonna, like I can still make it out of here. So I was like, whatever, I'll go here, and they have like pretty historically they're a good program. So I was like, I'll go here and like play right away versus going to like an ACC school, big school, and like waiting my turn to play and maybe not even or getting like minutes here and there. I'd rather like be the guy from the beginning and like start. And I mean, it worked. Like my first couple of years, like I played freshman year, I was like all freshman, all conference and all that, and like had like pretty good stats and everything. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Like I'm gonna go pro. Like it's all going to plan.
Oh man.
But then sophomore year, like pretty good as well. Junior year was like pretty good, and I was like, okay, like at worst I can at least play like some USL ball. Like I'm happy. Like that's fine with me. Whatever.
Right.
But then our coach gets fired. Like the coach that brought me in, like I was pretty close with him. Like I was a captain. Like after like my like sophomore season.
Oh, dude, that's
so
awesome.
I was like, pretty close with him. Like he gets fired, like a new coach comes in, and like he's like basically like convincing me to like, you should go, like this is your shot to go to like a big school. You can basically like leave for free or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to go to Virginia Tech. Like I talked to Virginia Tech, like he's like, I'll offer you, I have like a scholarship, like good offer for you. So he's like, just send me your transcripts, like we'll get you in, blah, blah, blah. So I send my transcripts over, bro. I hear back. They're like, yeah, you can come, like you'll get in everything, but you'll be a freshman again, like with the amount of credits that transferred. So I'm like, no way.
What?
So I'm like, yeah, that's not happening.
What the fuck?
So then like Charlotte was like the only school that like lined up with UNCG in like terms of like credits. So like it would have been like another North Carolina school. I talked to Wilmington for a bit too.
Hey.
I talked to Chapel Hill again, but it was just like it wasn't really worth it to go there.
Yeah. If you went to Wilmington, that would have been dangerous for you because I would have invited you to a lot of like parties and you would because we were tight with the soccer team. We were tight with the soccer team. I had a lot of soccer friends and they were coming out to the parties. But I remember, dude, there's so much dedication when you're a student athlete because even when you go out, you really can't go ham or anything because the next day.
UNCG, we had no restraints. We were going ham. It was like college night, Thursday nights at Limelights, and our games were always like Saturday or Friday night. Didn't stop us. It was just,
bro, you guys are wild.
Looking back, it probably wasn't the best decisions, but
what was your favorite bars in town or like places to go out? It can't be Limelight.
I mean, in college, it was always Limelight Thursday night, Arizona Pete's on Friday night.
Dude, I've never been to Arizona Pete's.
Older, it was like the Borough on Saturday nights, and that was like the same thing every week. Like it was just like programming everyone.
I don't like those places, especially the Borough, bro. The Borough is so ratchet.
I mean, looking back, they're definitely like, what the hell were we doing? But at the time, it was fun as hell. Like that was our college life, so it was fun then.
Man. Have you gone out in Italy yet? Since you've been there?
We haven't got the chance to really go out. But my brothers said they got a chance to go out like once, and he was telling me that basically like there's literally a bar that we walked by today in Venice, and or not a bar, a disco, and it literally says like on the door, the only disco in Venice, like the only disco club in Venice. So there's not really like many like clubs in Venice, but there's like a lot of restaurants, and like after hours they become like kind of like a club with like house music and stuff.
Okay,
and like obviously my brothers like teammates and stuff like know their ways around here. So he said like it was for what was here the other week. Like all the celebrities were in town.
Oh, the film festival. Film festival.
Yeah, the film festival. Yeah. So that weekend they said they got like a sick like restaurant, and like after hours it became like a bar, and it was pretty cool.
Dude, that's crazy.
But I've heard Milan's the spot to go out. I heard the clubs there are like insane.
It sounds like it with the way that you're talking about Milan in general. So you grew up an Inter Milan fan?
Yeah, I was a big Inter Milan fan.
Interesting.
And my dad was, and my like favorite uncle was always an Inter Milan fan. So
really,
I just grew up loving Inter Milan.
My dad, he's a like old school soccer fan. Like he knows like he was watching when like Maradona was playing, you know, like those people. Yeah. And there was always one Italian player he was in love with. It was Buffon, the goalkeeper.
Buffon.
He loved him. Yeah, to this day. And he was telling me, dude, he was watching him. It's different when you're watching someone grow up because he was watching him when he was like 16, 17. And so we'll watch him on like World Cups and stuff. And he's always rooting for Italy. Only when he's playing, though. When he's not playing, he's like, nah, fuck Italy. Who's your favorite Italian soccer player?
Of all time or like playing now?
Both. Hit me with both.
Well, Pirlo's still my wallpaper. I was going to show you, but
hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up. Guess what?
Well, the Pirlo jersey. Sheesh.
Yeah, boy. I rocked that shit today. I had a feeling that you would like.
I wonder why you had NYFC jersey, but now it's acceptable that it's Pirlo. Yeah, I got the Pirlo wallpaper.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about. Yeah, that's dope, dude. I don't give a fuck about this team.
Yeah, Pirlo's literally like. Pirlo's from like 20 minutes from like where my dad's hometown, like where we like spent like our summers and winters growing up. So like he was always out there, and he's just so sick of a player, like the calmest guy I've ever seen play in the midfield. He's
living proof that you don't have to be a physical like beast specimen to be just like amazing at soccer. He was just so technical. I love
Unreal.
I love his skill set.
Out of this world.
My god, yeah. Have you and your brother watched the show Ted Lasso?
He just asked me that the other day. I haven't watched it, but he's watched it.
Dog, you gotta watch this. This show is so funny, and it's soccer. It's like complete soccer based. It's really funny.
Yeah. It kind of tune in soon.
in a good way. It reminded me of Venezia because it was the team that got is on the was just what is it called when you move up? Promoted.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, dude. I forgot that in Euros and in the big leagues, that's how it works. Versus like if you're playing, well, I guess MLS does that too, right? With the American League, or does it not?
That's the difference between like sports here and sports like in the US.
It's weird.
Like, there's no relegation. There's no like you're not really playing for your life. Like these guys here, like I can tell you, like the players like on my brother's team, like they're playing. If they stay up, like they're almost like doubling their salary. Or if they get promoted, or if they stay in Serie A, they're doubling their salary. If they go back down, they're taking like
a huge pay cut.
Like half the pay cut. Like you're making half of what they're making. So right now they're like living like I'm a baller right now. But if they don't like stay out of the last three, they're literally going back to like the wages they were on before.
What I noticed was usually the teams that just got promoted, at least their first year being promoted, they'll be fine because they got the hunger. It's usually the teams that like kind of like lose like faith.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty hard to stay up even in your first year. Like it just really depends on how much money they put behind it, which is like why Venezia wasn't a bad spot because there's like the owner's American actually, and
really
he's like really investing money. He was like the chief executive of like the New York Stock Exchange or something like that, like something pretty crazy. So he's got money and he's like trying to like really like keep the club up. So it's like if you put the money and time into it, then you can.
He looks like a New York Stock Exchange guy.
Oh, he is.
He looks.
I like saw him in person the other day, and I was like, yeah, definitely a stock market guy.
The one player that I really like watching on that team, obviously your brother. Like I'm constantly watching your brother because I like know him from association, and also the two times he megged me. But
that's all you need.
Yeah, I know. But there's the fucking is he Swedish or he's from one of the Nordic
Norway.
Ford
Is
kid.
it Johnson?
Johnson, yeah. I like watching him because he's young, and also, dude, that guy has some pace on him. I don't know so much about everything else, but he's always constantly running. Like he's the front man in front of it.
He was at a big club. He was at like Ajax before.
Oh,
so
really?
He's definitely good. There's
another.
If they go down, he'll definitely get bought out.
There's another American on that team that came from the MLS, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I actually I'm getting this guy on the podcast who's a hardcore. He's a YouTuber that talks just about the U.S. men's national team. So
really,
yeah. So he follows your brother, and he follows like that's how I found out about like the teammates and all that stuff.
Which one is he?
He's not huge, but his name is Tactical Manager TV. He's big for U.S. men's.
Yeah. I've seen I've liked a lot of like his compilation. Like he'll make like player like highlights and stuff. I've liked a couple of his videos.
He's gonna be on the podcast probably in November, December. So we'll see how that goes.
That's what's up.
I've got some interesting guests, and I was really glad about this podcast because this is one of the podcasts that I really wanted to do because to catch up because I haven't seen you since high school. Like it's been forever.
It's been a minute,
dude.
If you want, you can. Gianluca's right here. If you want to ask him a couple questions.
All right, tell him to hop in real quick. But hey, I want you back because I have a really fun segment at the end of this.
All right, I got you. Hold on, give me just a minute.
All right,
I'll be right back. All right, he's coming right now.
Bet, bro. Nice shirt, by the way. What brand is that?
Appreciate it. It's Pleasures.
Okay, what's your favorite?
That brand?
No, I have no clue. But what's your favorite designer Italian brand?
I've been really big on Palm Angels lately.
Oh, I've heard of Palm Angels.
Yeah, I was looking for the store in Milan, but I couldn't find it. But
what's good,
here
bro?
we are. Hold on.
Yeah, put me on speaker.
Hold on. Let me disconnect the headphones.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
Bro, you don't remember this, but when you were 10, you megged me twice in Sportsplex. And I'll never forget that one moment. I was like, God damn, this kid's fucking so good. Since I have both of you guys on here, we can do this segment with both of you guys. I'm going to play some little Italian background music. This is going to be a this or that. I'm going to ask you guys which of these two things would you prefer, okay? All right. Would you rather miss a penalty kick or cause a foul that caused a penalty kick? Yeah, that's a hard one.
I'm giving it away because he might miss it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Missing it is also brutal.
He almost gave one away the other night to Tonali.
Oh my God, yeah. Have you ever caused a penalty, Gianluca?
No.
Oh, thank God, dude. Well, you're playing the midfield, so thank God. Yeah, I know. All right. Rome or Florence?
Florence.
Have you been out much, Gianluca?
Nah, not really. Not that I remember. I probably went when I was younger, but.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we haven't really got the chance to go as like adults, so like I don't know. I'd say Florence. I've heard it's like pretty exciting. Like it's like still have like that beautiful like Italy to it, but it's got like super like modern now. Like it's like younger people there now.
Yeah. No, I haven't been around much.
Your guy's dad is Italian, right?
Yeah, but he's from Brescia, which is not really much to do there.
Interesting. Spaghetti or lasagna?
Lasagna.
Really? Okay. All right. Now, what about lasagna versus fettuccine alfredo?
Lasagna.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Tear your ACL or have to walk or run backwards until you're 40. You have to you can't walk forward anymore. You got to walk backwards.
I'll take the ACL, man. I ain't got nothing else to lose again.
Third one. AC Milan or Juventus?
Juve.
I don't know if I should answer that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't answer that. I almost forgot that you're an actual soccer player. All right. So since you're on the podcast, I did want to ask you, man, how the fuck does it feel moving from Sporting Kansas FC to like pretty much one of the biggest leagues of all time with Serie A?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think a couple of days ago in the Sun Siro, I think it kind of hit me a little bit. Kind of the big leagues, but it's been cool. It's been fun, and obviously I've enjoyed it a lot. It hasn't been too big yet. So
how was the big difference? Like, what was the biggest difference when you moved? Was it adjusting to the culture? Was it adjusting to the players? Like, what was the biggest change for you?
I don't really think it was the culture. I don't think that was much of a problem because I've been here a couple times, so the culture wasn't really much of a shock to me.
Yeah.
You got to get used to playing, at the highest level. I think everything's a lot faster here. You got to think quicker, process everything quicker, and obviously everybody's faster and stronger. So you got to do everything just faster than you would at the MLS level. So something I'm still getting used to, but it's that's definitely a big difference.
Man, it really would have been even crazier if Ronaldo was still in the Serie A too, and you got to play against him. He left literally right when you came.
I know. I joined, and we got the messages leaving him and Lukaku, two of the guys I would have loved to play against.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Okay, this is a fun question. How does it feel playing yourself on FIFA? That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I haven't done it much, to be honest, because my players.
Wow. Do they get your face right?
No.
Oh my God.
I saw the post.
They did them dirty with this. They do them dirty every year. I don't know where they got.
Oh man, Matteo, do you ever play FIFA and make your player and then and pick the team where you're like, oh yeah, I would have totally gone there and everything like that because you were close to the soccer dream.
Yeah.
What team would you have signed for if you could pick? No. I'm talking. Let's talk MLS. So it's not far out.
MLS?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know about MLS, but for me, I would probably Barcelona was a team besides Inter.
Yeah,
I'm a definitely big Messi stan, so I definitely would have gone Barca. And I just loved all that whole tiki taka, Pep Guardiola, Xavi, Iniesta,
oh man,
Barca love, and that's the way I would want to play if I were to be at that level. I definitely would have tried to play at Barca. Not they're pretty short now, but
Spanish soccer would have fit you really well because it's technical and it's very accurate and it's not very what is it called pacey, kind of like the English league and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, powerful. It's more tech and
yeah, I like that. Gianluca, what was the funniest experience you've had or the most embarrassing experience you've had playing soccer? Do you have any?
In a real game, no.
Okay. Not in a real game, then. Hit me with something.
Probably have a couple with him.
Oh, yeah?
in the house.
How was it growing up having two soccer, stands?
It was competitive.
Yeah. I broke his wrist.
Yeah.
Broke his wrist. We used to play this game, where a meg was a point, and we had set up, two shoes on one side of the living room. And, that was a regular goal, or you can meg them for a point. So that's probably why you got megged. But we've been practicing in the living room for a long time.
That makes me feel better.
And then I think I megged him or something, and he like fell back to like he was trying to foul me. It was a tactical foul. He tried to like grab my ankle, and I was trying to run like by him. So I like stepped on his his wrist like as he was falling, trying to grab my foot. When he's trying to grab my foot.
Dude, what's the biggest fight that y'all ever been in?
I don't know. I don't have any that I can like.
Really?
Maybe
Okay.
Kids, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
like little kids.
Yeah, you guys seem like siblings that actually like get along versus like like the ones that hate each other.
Yes.
We haven't really been around each other for 5 years.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Yeah, he's gone at 15.
Oh yeah, speaking of, when I researched you, Gianluca, well, this was a while ago. I remembered that you had a sponsor family in Kansas City and everything like that. Dude, how was that? You were so young. What the fuck? Like you literally moved out of like as if you were going to college. How was that change and adjustment and having another family pretty much?
It was definitely awkward the first 3 months.
Oh man.
But yeah, after a while, it felt normal because they were cool and they were very chill. So after 3 months, and it felt like a normal family. Obviously,
Okay.
I was coming home to every.
No, they're great people. We spent a lot of time with them. Like when we've been to Kansas City, they even came to Greensboro for like on Christmas. So they're really close. They're really good people, and we're pretty close to them. So it wasn't, but obviously there was some like awkward family experiences, like hot experiences before like we got them. But
it's like being adopted. I can't even imagine that shit, bro.
It really is.
Yeah, dude. All right, so I asked Matteo this earlier. Gianluca, what do you miss the most about USA so far? And Matteo said the food / like Chick-fil-A.
So not really the food, like exactly. Like the food's
taste.
like better here, obviously, but it's just like
There's
some things where I'm like, damn, I miss that.
Yeah, I can
Chick-fil-A.
definitely go for some fast food right now.
Yeah.
Like after a day.
There's like none fast food, especially in Venezia.
I mean, there's McDonald's and like Burger King and KFC in Venice, but it's like you go there and it's not like you go to McDonald's, you're like, I want something greasy, or like Chick-fil-A, like greasy, salty, and like just not good for me at all. And here it's like, here's McDonald's, but we took most of the salt out and like all the shit that you probably came for out.
Oh, bro,
So it's a little different.
Crazy.
Food is definitely the big one. I think probably just friends too is probably the main one. Just being around people all the time, speak the same language as. So
if you didn't, let's say you guys didn't end up in Italy, like Gianluca didn't sign in Italy, Matteo, you didn't move to Italy. What was another country? What would be another country that you guys would want to be in? I
think we both said Spain once.
Really? Spain would be lit, bro. But Spain's dangerous. You got to be careful there. My sister got robbed there. My sister got robbed there. Yeah, Barcelona, actually. Barcelona.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, a lot of those places that have like a good bit of tourists, you'll have some crime.
Venice, some areas you got to be careful. Florence, you don't at all, apparently. Like, Florence is chill for the most part, which is pretty interesting to me.
I mean, when we were younger, they got a bike stolen in my dad's hometown, which is like there's no tourists there. But I mean, like, you got to just be careful with stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been robbed. I've been robbed in Greensboro.
Really?
Yeah, my parents lived in the hood. Like, I grew up in the hood pretty much. Nah, dead ass, bro. We y'all know where Four Seasons Mall is at? Yeah. So like, we lived like 5 minutes from there. It was just a random day. I had like some boxes in my car, and I came in my car, and my what is it called? The center console is open. And so I'm like looking, and then the boxes are gone. And I'm like, oh shit, someone robbed me. But the funny thing is what they took, they probably thought it was something really nice, but really it was just pedicure liners, because we own a nail salon. So it's like the liners for pedicure. So I'm just like, bruh, that's hilarious.
You got me, man.
Yeah, you really got my ass. Oh man. You moved out of Greensboro, Gianluca, when you were what, 14?
14, yeah.
Wow. Then never mind. That doesn't apply to this question. I was gonna say, what was your favorite thing in Greensboro to eat? But I mean, do you remember? Like, you're 14.
I like East Coast wings.
East Coast wings? Really?
Yeah. Every time, yeah. I don't know why, but I always used to order there when I was home.
Mateo, what about you?
What'd you say?
What was your favorite place to eat in Greensboro?
Man, like, I don't know how many people know about it, but Sub Spot was fire.
I've heard of Sub Spot. I haven't been though.
I feel like not many people know about it. It's like a low-key spot, and it's like a family-owned business. And they'll be closed like half the week and just randomly be open. But like when when you catch them on, like, bro, their subs are delicious.
Really?
A couple
Dude.
people can relate, but
Italian, bro, I'm so fucking ready to go to Italy to eat the food. That shit looks bussin'.
yeah, you'll definitely have some fire plates here.
Oh, man.
Venice isn't the best, honestly. Like, the food here
I heard.
incredible as I was expecting, but it's been good, but not like up level that I was expecting.
I'm going to let you, Matteo, if you want to be in charge of where you want to eat dinner. Like for the whole squad.
We'll try to build some relationships before you get here and figure something out.
Right. I'm going to be vlogging, so just a heads up. I'm going to have my camera out and shit. Gianluca, if you're in town, you should come through too. My whole family's going to be there. And shit,
we found an ice cream spot today that the guy was like, "Are you Busio?" And he was like, "No, don't pay. Just take the ice cream. Just take a picture with me and score on."
Oh, that's so funny. Venice is a smaller place than like America, you know, where if you're a celebrity in America, it's like it's 50-50. Venice, if you're playing for the soccer team, you are going to be known. How does it feel being a celebrity walking around?
I wouldn't say a full celebrity yet.
Yeah.
But definitely like I think it's more the locals, the people that actually like live in Venice.
Yeah.
They all support the team and they'll
That's
say
so lit,
say
bro.
hi and stuff,
But there's a ton of tourists here, so it's not like he can walk around without
That's
everyone
true.
annoying. There's not you won't see too many actual like Venetians like walking around.
Right.
But when you do, it's definitely like, "Oh, Busio."
I'm trying to think. Okay, we're going to the your away game. My whole family is gonna rep your away. Dude, y'all's away jerseys, the white ones.
those are fire.
Oh, that shit is so fire, bro. Are you gonna get that for your FIFA team, Matteo? That one?
I got to, dog. I'm about
Bro,
to look. After we get off this, I'm definitely about to look.
I was honestly kind of pissed that y'all wore the other away jerseys this recent game.
Blue one?
Yeah, the blue ones. Because I was like, bro, the white one's busting. Y'all need to rock.
No.
Apparently, there's another one coming out too.
Really?
Yeah, like a 4th jersey.
Shit. That's dope, bro. How's your family doing in Greensboro? Do they still live in Greensboro? Your parents and sister?
Yeah, my parents and my sister. My sister's commuting to Chapel Hill. She's living at home right now. But yeah, they're all in Greensboro still.
She's in her master's program?
Yeah, she's doing a master's psych.
We're really old. Because I remember when she was, a freshman. Holy shit. And then you're over here pro. Like, I'm really old now. Fucking shit. Let's finish this out. I'm going to ask you guys a few more questions of this or that, and then we'll close it up from here.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to play that Italian music again. I don't know. Can y'all hear that?
Nah. A little bit now.
All right, I'll keep it low because it's kind of loud over here. All right, let's finish this out. So, gnocchi or risotto? Risotto.
Ooh, I just had risotto today. It was pretty fire, actually.
What was the first one?
Gnocchi or risotto?
Risotto.
Yeah, same. Gnocchi is kind of it's all right. It's like,
Too much like potato. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's all right. But
Parmesan
Definitely.
cheese or mozzarella?
Matters for what?
Like just cheese, man. You got to pick one to eliminate for the rest of your life.
I feel like Parmesan is
yeah, I'm
more
keeping
useful
Parmesan.
for pasta and everything.
That's true. Parmesan is the shit. But then
I'll have one every once in a while.
okay, all right, that's fair.
Parmesan daily use.
Yeah, that's facts.
Cheese or pepperoni pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pep.
All right, pepperoni or margarita?
Pepperoni.
Pep.
All right, facts. That's
It's not
classic.
pepperoni, it's gonna be salami picante or You'll be fine here though, honestly. Like you can order like whatever, and everyone like speaks English here. Like
all right.
if you can tell them you're a Womo, but after that, you can speak in English if you have to.
No, I'll tell him.
He's
I'm
learning
a
on a Womo too.
La Donna. I'm a woman. Red or white wine?
I've become a red wine stand lately.
I like
Shout
red.
out to that one because
Yeah.
he tried to put me on so long, and I was like, man, this shit.
Wait, shout out to who? Shout out to who?
Augie.
Oh, Augie. Oh my
I lived
God.
with him for like 6 months or whatever, and he was drinking like red wine like every night. And I was like, man, I can't drink this. It's just, I don't like it. And then like one night, I finally Allie won a bottle. We worked at Restoration Hardware for a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's
So I
dope.
won a competition. So we got like a pretty like nice bottle of red wine, and I was like, dog, this shit's amazing. I feel amazing right now. Ever since
Expensive white wine tastes so good. Red wine, that shit's busted. Wait, Gianluca, you're of age to drink. What am I saying? It's different there. What do you like, red or white?
Now, I don't know. I haven't really fully grown into wine yet, but if they make it like the what's it called? We have the sparkling ones.
Yeah, they had some like sparkling red wine at some restaurant we went to.
If it tastes like
pretty
if it doesn't taste like wine, I like it.
Okay, I feel that. No, that's how I was. All right, this is an interesting one. No FIFA for the rest of your life, or no sex for including oral for a year.
Wait, what was the last part?
And Gianluca, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but Matteo, you have to answer this.
What?
No FIFA for the rest of your life, or no sex including oral for a year.
Man, I'll start playing 2K.
Dude, same. I haven't played FIFA for like 3 years anyways. Espresso or regular coffee?
The espresso, yeah, the day was terrible.
Yeah, regular coffee.
I don't like coffee at all. So.
It's so big there, espresso. It's like such a big thing.
They offer it to you after every meal. They're like, espresso, like they'll even bring it sometimes without asking. Like it's like normal. Yeah.
Bro, I'm so caffeine sensitive. If I drank that at, like with dinner, you're gonna see me out in like the streets at like 2 a.m. just like out chilling.
It'll help you like digest your food or something like that. That's why they do it. Or they'll give you a shot of limoncello, which is like.
Oh yeah, limoncello.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but.
Really? You don't like limoncello shots?
It's alright.
Interesting. I haven't had it in Italy, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to try that.
Tiramisu or cannolis? You only get one for the rest of your life.
I haven't really tried either, to be honest.
Bro, what?
I'll go.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'll go cannoli. I don't really like tiramisu too much. I mean, if it's a good tiramisu.
Yeah. Cannolis are busting. Wait, how are you Italian heritage, but you've never had either, Gianluca?
I probably I don't know.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
Yes.
He just had it last night in Italy, bro.
Actually,
He ordered pineapple on pizza.
Did they look at him like, what the fuck?
I looked at him like, what the fuck?
I don't mind it. It's just not preferred. Right.
It's not. I can eat. I don't dislike it, but definitely not gonna order pineapple on pizza in Italy.
The one from Bricks. Fire.
Bricks?
Yeah.
Like Bricks pizza.
I worked at Brick, so we had a bunch of their pizza. I could have that one for sure.
I used to date a girl that worked at Bricks. Interesting. I never had their pizza though. Yeah, not the Bricks in Burlington, not over there. This is random. Do y'all need anything from from America before I go over there? Like y'all need me to bring anything? Not food, obviously.
Allie left her like face wash or something that she got at Target. There's no Targets here, obviously.
What brand is it? Put in my notes.
I'll just send you the details later.
Mateo, would you rather receive $5 million right now, or play for Venezia with your brother, but only for $10K a year?
5 million.
Yeah.
We played together. And that's the Sportsplex.
I'll play the side so we can be rich. We can live together.
How are taxes there? That's random.
For soccer players, or
yeah, for soccer players. How does it work? They just take it out?
Yeah.
I don't think he really knows the specifics, but I remember when I came over for the signing, they were saying like Ronaldo like basically made it for like players get like a pretty good like tax rate, or they pay like 20% or something, and where in other countries it's like 40 to like 45%, which is insane. But Ronaldo basically told him like, I'm not coming there if you tax me that much. So they like made a rule where like athletes were in a different tax bracket and they don't pay as much as like.
It must be nice to be that big. Jesus Christ, you could change the whole country's tax.
You're fucking Ronaldo.
That's true. Are we Ronaldo fans or Messi here? I'm Messi.
Messi for sure.
Yeah, I figured considering you guys are like technical players.
Yeah.
I'll debate it until the end too.
You can tell the difference between guys like Ronaldo and Messi.
Oh my God, yeah. Although if you guys ask women, you know they're gonna pick Ronaldo. Almost
100%.
always. Almost
There's not
always.
much appeal to Messi other than on the pitch.
Dude, you guys feel this way too? I respect Ronaldo, but do you think he looks kind of like a wax figure of himself?
It looks a little too perfect.
Yeah, it's like
exactly.
posh and like always like shiny and shit. I was like, how do you do that?
There's something wrong. Like, there's something weird about that guy. I just can't put my finger on it exactly.
Dude, that's how I feel about the Drake thing. Like, people who are so big, right, but have no like real scandals. You're like, there's gotta be something.
Ronaldo's got some scandals, but he's just a
really
weird guy.
besides the kid.
He had like rape allegations in LA.
He still has
Ooh, with the waitress, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I heard about that actually. Okay, all right.
Messi
Well, I
doesn't
hope.
have,
All
I mean,
right.
just some tax evasion, but who doesn't have that?
Just a couple billion tax evasion.
Dude, he has like one every year though.
Facts.
I mean, when you make that,
I mean, when your dad's your agent and you make that much money.
Dude.
tax.
It's crazy that we're growing up at a time where he's gonna retire in like our
I'm
next
gonna be
decade.
sad when Messi retires.
I'm gonna cry. Dude, I cried when Kobe retired. I cried like a baby.
I feel that.
I cried when he died, bro.
Big
I was
Kobe.
fucking
I got a
bawling.
Kobe tat.
What, you got a what?
I got a Kobe tat.
Really? Where?
Oh my god.
Wait, you guys are both tatted, right? Like a lot. Damn, bro. Holy shit. I'm getting my first in November after the trip. I'm getting a little line right
Damn.
here. I'm going to go full sleeve. So
That's
it's going to be
lit.
really interesting. It's lit, but it's a big commitment because in my field, I was like modeling for a little bit. And
Yeah.
once you do that, you're done. You're done with it.
Yeah.
So
I've
Yeah.
thought about something like that. I'm like, nah, they're definitely not gonna fuck with my tats.
no, I feel that. Same with acting. If you do acting, apparently you can't get tats, which fucking sucks.
I'll just keep the tats, man.
Yeah. You're tatted like all here too, right?
Yeah, I got my chest done and both arms, and then I was gonna do my leg with. I want to do my leg with like all my favorite like moments and like people. Like I want to
Yeah.
get like I want to get the newspaper when they won the World Cup with like Pirlo holding the trophy.
That'd be
But-
lit.
I got Kobe just because I wanted to get Kobe like all the time. Like I wanted Kobe in it for sure, but like after he passed, like the guy that I was going to, like my tat guy at the time, was just like he's like really big on portraits, and he was like, I'll do Kobe for like a special. So I was like, I mean, I'm gonna get him anyway. I might as well just start with him. So I got him already, but I've
That's
got a lot
awesome.
of like plans, so I just don't have the finances for it right now. And I have a tat man here,
What's that?
a tat man and a barber. I need here. I don't know. who
Oh,
to go
y'all,
to.
you don't have a barber yet? That's so critical, bro. That's why you're
That's
wearing a hat.
That's why I got a hat on.
What's the most painful tattoo spot for both of y'all?
But my leg was the worst, 100%.
Really? What about you, Gianluca?
I got my stomach a little across my
You got
stomach.
your
It's
stomach?
small too.
Ooh,
that shit would
hurt.
It was like 30 minutes, but it was the most pain I felt. I've sat for 8 hours, but those 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
My leg was miserable. I don't know why. Like I thought leg wouldn't be bad, but the outside
Yeah.
of my leg was.
Hey, thanks for, doing the podcast, man. I appreciate you guys. And thanks for coming in, Gianluca. I really was shocked. I didn't even know you guys were together today. So I was just like, oh. He was like, yeah, you want my brother to come on? Oh, yeah, totally.
I told
I
you
feel
he was
like-
sitting right there sorting through all his bags from today.
Right. Do you ever watch Joe Rogan?
I've seen a couple of his clips from his podcast. Yeah.
Okay. Because there's this one episode with Darnell Rawlings and this like comic who was in the Chappelle show. And in the episode, he randomly brings on Dave Chappelle, which is like, he was just like, oh yeah, Dave's here. And then I was just like, I kind of felt like that. I was like, oh shit, I got to step up my game on what I'm talking about. I
I don't
can't
know if
just.
he's at that status yet,
You gotta
but
get that yet.
I appreciate it.
Right. I think I'm gonna be in Venice the 20th. I fly to Venice. We'll probably the 21st is my sister's birthday. So the 22nd is gonna be dinner with y'all if y'all are down, and if you're in town. I don't know if you're gonna be in town. And then the next day is gonna be a game, an away game for you. And actually, my whole family, we all got knockoff jerseys of yours that we're gonna be repping at that game.
I bet. I'll look out.
Yeah, for sure. My sister said she really wants a picture with either of you guys because she's the type of when you meet her, you're gonna realize the type of person she is, and she wants to flex the fact that she's cultured because she usually only hangs out with Asian people.
Bro, I never realized how many Asians there are in Venice. Bro, there's
Really?
Asian spots there's more Asian spots than Italian restaurants like up our street.
No way.
I'm not even joking. There's so many like sushi spots and like hibachi. Like there's so many. I've never like I didn't know that was that.
My girlfriend told me that well, from her experience, in Florence, a lot of Italians are racist towards Asians. So I hope I'm safe there.
We'll take care of you.
Yeah. Because she had a teacher. She had a professor, and he was talking about languages, and then he said like the Korean people, and then started saying ching chong ching chong, and I was like, what the fuck? That's so fucked up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate everything, and I'll see you
Thanks for
guys
having-
next month. Oh wait, hold on. Let me shout out your social media and yours as well.
At Matteo Busio. Just
Nice and easy
MH
at Matteo
Yo.
Busio, and yours is just Gianluca Busio, right?
Yeah. I copied him. Same thing.
All right. Well, I definitely won't get you more than like 100 fans maximum compared to your like 100,000s that you have. Okay. So
I
appreciate it. I might have like 2,500 after this. So
yeah, I wish, man. Hey, one day when this podcast is booming, because it'll get there.
There you go. There's your.
Let me stop the recordings real quick, and then I'll send you out.
Cool.